it's finally back home again in Indiana. It's been a long 3 years. Can't wait for this week to unfold. This is day one after one of the longest but actually the most successful journeys to Indianapolis I've ever had. And today is like, because I've arrived with the least amount of hassle with my travel, it means I can do what I want to do. Unfortunately, the SIM card that I bought in advance did not work, so my first quest is to set off for a T-Mobile store to try and get that started. And after that, I can explore the area of Carmel, which I've been to a few times, different places. I got my tattoo there a few years back, and I've seen pockets of it, but I've not had a full day to just go and explore the kind of, I don't know, it's like lots of little boutique places and things like that, so I'm going to go and have a look around there. And I'm going to walk. I'm trying not to drive. Actually, I might not walk, I might take a scooter. So I've been offered an electric scooter to take, which I'm kind of nervous about, but I'm less nervous about that than I would be about driving a car. Yeah, I'm not actually convinced that this is safer, but we'll try anyway. So my quest to get my SIM card sorted was fruitless. Apparently my phone's not compatible. So big up to Motorola. So Jason had recommended this place called the Upland Brewing Company. So I came here after my disappointment at T-Mobile, and I've had a Tenderloin and I've had a couple of beers. And the concern was that I could just take root here. And that was a valid concern, because it's fantastic, the food's really good and the beer is exceptionally good also. It's a bit of a busy road beside it though. If it wasn't for the road, this place would be frickin' ideal. Yesterday was one of those days, like so many of those that I've enjoyed here, that just unfold in a completely unpredictable way. Jason came and met me at the brewhouse place I was at, and from there we went and collected golf clubs and went and played golf, or on the driving range kind of thing, with Miles and Joe, Jason's sons. And then after that we got a message from Adam, who was on the works night out celebrating closing the deal of some kind. So we went and met Adam, and they were doing this pub quiz in this sports bar kind of place. And it was brilliant. I actually got 2 or 3 questions right. I contributed for the team and helped out. So we had a really good atmosphere. We ended up coming in 6th, but you know, it wasn't too bad because it was about 16 teams or something. So that's okay. And then after that we ended up in this place called Blend, which was like a whiskey and cigar bar kind of place. I had a couple of whiskies, treated to whiskies by Adam, which was awesome because I kind of helped Adam down the slippery slope of getting him into quality sort of single malt whiskies like Balvenie and things like that. So it was just funny for Adam to be buying me a Bowmore 18-year-old and saying, here, try this. And I had never tried the 18-year before, so it was really good. It was top notch. It was a bit smoky in there, so my sinuses are a bit wrecked from it this morning, as you'd expect in a cigar bar. But it was really good to chill off the night, just relaxing in some nice big comfy chairs and having some whiskies with the guys. It was great. Totally unpredictable, but here we are. So this morning I'm going to go and have lunch with Megan's mum, Nancy, who's a really nice lady, and I'm looking forward to that because it's good to catch up, and it has been 3 years since we did that. Don't know what the rest of the day holds, but I didn't yesterday and it turned out great. See what happens. Right, I'm obviously back home now and editing together the footage from Indianapolis and realising that I
was a bit slack with recording summaries and outros for many of the days, and the reason for that is because I normally have a shot list, like I check things off as I go, whereas this time I was winging it a little bit and just recording stuff here and there, and that's why there's like gaping holes in the vlog, but I just thought, you know, what the hell, it's only for future me to look back on a wonderful holiday anyway, so it's, you know, it's okay, but I feel like I should fill this gap. So for the rest of Wednesday, what I did was had lunch with Megan's mum, as I mentioned, and we went to McAllister's Deli, which is the place where we normally go. We went to a different location, but it was really good. Cracking lunch. I think we were there for like almost 2 hours, just catching up on everything that's happened over the last 3 years. That was really cool. And then Nancy, Megan's mum's name is, Nancy took me back to her place to show me her, she's essentially got a factory. The lady does so much like quilt making, fabric work and sewing and stuff like that, and she showed me all her stuff for doing that, and that was really cool. So she dropped me back off, and I just lounged about in the house with Ginger the dog until Jason came back, and then we went to the Union Brewing Company place, which we'd previously cycled 2 years ago. Been there a few times, and apparently it's getting demolished, that whole area. The Monan Square area in Carmel is getting taken away, so I was keen to go there one last time, so that was great. We went there and we spent a nice little evening chatting, and then went via a major store, I think that's how you pronounce it, and bought some drink for the weekend for the race and for Carb Day and things like that. And I got a ridiculous hat for like $7 or $8, which was awesome. And then the realization came that it was the Big Bud opened in the morning, so went to get an early night, and that was the end of Wednesday. It was another day that was like a bonus day to have, and by the time Wednesday was over, I was fully like acclimatized, and you know, no jet lag, no nothing. I was ready to rock. I was in Indianapolis time, and that was me. I was ready to go. However, I went to bed on Wednesday night with storm warnings and like the threat of biblical rain conditions for the Big Bud Open the next day. So Melanie and I have had an amazing day in the rain. Hey! And it's been raining all day, so I've not recorded anything. But it's dried up for the final couple of holes, and the Big Bud Open has been a mixed bag. I think we've done well in some places and done less well in other places, but it has been good fun. We've had a really good laugh, which is what it's mostly about, and we were saturated from the race. I seem to be bringing Melanie down to my level. No, you're not. The alcohol is. Oh, we might have had some drink as well. Like the alcohol is. So the problem is that Melanie and I both love drink. We love drinking, and so you don't get to spend time. We love golf. We don't get to spend time with each other very often. So the drinking and the golf and the thing, everything, the mix is. We started with Bloody Marys. So doubles. That was your idea. Doubles. So it's a combination that is maybe not enhanced our golf, but we've had fun. We've had a blast. So that's the important part of today. He's a great golf partner. Oh, yeah. She's a good golf player as well. And patient. I do my best. So this is our last hole, and then we're going to finish up and go to the clubhouse and drink more, hopefully. That'd be good. That's a good call. I like it.
Hey, last year's winners are the Long Brothers.
This is something that Chuck, I'll speak for my brother here, we are eternally grateful to be a part of because
First year?
First year. I'm serious, guys. Beyond the golf, this is a very cool event. The brotherhood here,
Absolutely.
You guys obviously have something really special, and we are just very grateful to be a part of this. Thank you for having us.
Patrick gave me these cool glasses. Don't know why, but they're cool. And the cars are on track finally after a weather delay. My gosh, they look fast this year. practice is over, and it was great. I've seen some of the best running I've seen on Carb Day. The cars were super close. The conditions were so cool, and that's not going to be the case for the race. Like tomorrow and Sunday, it looks absolutely infernal sunshine, which my skin is going to struggle with. So this is like not representative at all. So I was surprised that some of them were going for it in the way they were. You know, there was a lot of close running, a lot of guys kind of like just tucking into each other into turn one. Really sad to see the crash for Colton Herta. Like the way the car flipped was crazy. He just climbs out as Colton Herta does. He goes, like, that was bad. You know, not many people can crash at 200 miles an hour and just climb out and go, that was unfortunate. You know, I can even imagine him talking to the radio upside down, going like, yeah, Dad, I've wrecked the car. So, action-packed Carb Day, really, really cool to watch. Absolutely, my gosh, it's so good to be back here at IMS. I love this place. It's got an energy about it. It's got an absolute energy that just kind of like makes me feel alive. That was quality and the height of cheek. I just told an ambulance guy, you see the ambulance in the background there. I was passing this ambulance guy sitting there. He's probably paramedic or something such. And I said, sir, you need some sunscreen. And he goes, am I? He goes, I'm usually a little red. So he goes and looks in the mirror of the side mirror of the ambulance, and he goes, oh yeah, I'm burning. Considering I got absolutely torched yesterday, it was a bit hypocritical, but I thought I should save someone else from the, from being burnt. But it is atypical of the Midwest kind of thing. He didn't even bat an eyelid that I was being cheeky. He just went, oh, you're right, I should put this in sunscreen. It's pretty cool. I love this place, but it's hilarious. Right, I ducked out after the Rick Springfield concert, and I'm walking up Georgetown now. I've got to the racetrack. Stopped raining finally. It was absolutely got soaked again. The concert was absolutely fantastic. Rick Springfield, he knows how to play a crowd, and it was good. Jesse's Girl, the finish was fantastico. But God, all my problems with my SIM card and stuff means I can't phone anyone. I can't seem to send messages. Sporadically, I can I'll send a text, and it just cuts out. I'm going to walk back to the RV that we met everyone in and join up, hopefully with everyone. I don't know if they were even there, but I'm kind of like isolated because I've been disconnected. This reminds me of back in the day before I used to get a SIM card, and it would be frustrating trying to keep track with everyone. And this is why I preemptively bought a SIM card this year to try and avoid this, but wherever we are, won't do this in future. Anyway, it's been a great afternoon at the Rick Springfield concert. Right, so me and Patrick we're finished with all of the Carb Day nonsense, and we had drinks in the RV, which was great, with Patrick's cousins. And then we were just driving and we seen this Ferris wheel. Yeah, we swing around. We seen this Ferris wheel and we thought, we've never been in a Ferris wheel together. We've done a lot of other stuff, but Ferris wheel, I haven't done that. So we're gonna go and do the Ferris wheel now. Lisa, I'm sorry in advance. We're gonna go and do it.
I hope we survive.
Yeah, me too. Oh, I don't know if I like this. This is scary. What was a lot? But I'm gonna flip over so I can record all of it.
Rob and I are at the Mexican fairground. He's taking a movie. What do you guys say, Rob?
I think we've got better ideas. It's actually really
That's nuts, man.
We're not going on that.
Woo!
Oh God, it's so cold.
We're freezing our ass off.
Yeah.
Start this thing down.
It's only a short trip, but it's also only -4. It's just a tactical error.
We gotta go get something to eat.
Yes. Yeah, we're gonna get food after this, and it's gonna be warm food, possibly Mexican, with jalapenos. Anything that's warm, we're gonna have it just to try and get some heat back into our bodies.
I think they're gonna make us stay up here, man. What's going on?
Well, this is good value though. Actually, to be fair, I thought we'd get one trip around, but then we've had like 5. Swear again. This is one of the more surreal things we've done.
But when in Indy, you do what comes.
You do what you do.
You do what you do. You do what happens, and
they're gonna stick our ass up here in the cold weather.
yeah.
God
I think the best ideas are the ones that are spontaneous, and this was like we were like 200 yards away. There's a Ferris wheel. Let's
Hey,
go.
we're 1,000 feet in the air. If I jumped off, I would die.
Well, you would die, but no. We're not 1,000 feet in the air. We're probably like 100? No, we're 75.
We're looking for tacos.
Yes, we need an advantage point to find tacos.
I think I see some over there. It's called the Nacho Mama.
You might be right. Nacho Mama. I see what they did there. Let's go to the Nacho Mama.
Damn, it's cold up here.
It's so cold. I'm gonna turn off now.
Saturday, we got a bit of a slow start. We wasn't really doing much in the morning, but then we headed out to Adam and Julia's place, which is fantastic, absolutely beautiful house. They had a pool, and the weather was perfect, and they were making tons of food made, so that was great. It was an absolute feast, and it was great to see, you know, the family that were turning up. Really, really cool. Family and friends, made some new friends as well, some folks that turned up, as well as the usual suspects. And we were drinking again. I was a bit buzzed from the drink, and then Adam has this razor buggy thing, like a quad buggy thing where you sit side by side. And Jason took me for a zip around through the fields around Adam's house, and then we did a jump. We did round corners very fast, and then it was my turn. And I'm not gonna lie, I was trying to kind of like give Jason a little bit of a fright. It is actually more scary as a passenger, because he didn't think he was going that fast, but as a passenger, it's, you know, there's a bar you can hold on to, and it's, you know, you kind of hold on for dear life, because it accelerates fast, it corners fast. Anyway, we did a couple of laps at these fields, and then I thought, right, I'll take it back to the barn. And we cut between these two fence posts. I gave it a squirt of the accelerator, lifted it off, and then I did turn kind of sharply to turn back towards where we were going through the next set of fence posts back to the barn. And then the world was upside down. The thing did a full-on flip into the air. We landed on the roof on the roll cage, flipped back up onto the wheels, and I was so shocked that I couldn't believe it. It just happened in an instant. And I've driven tons of carts and stuff like that. I've never really driven off road, but the principle had been the same. Every corner I'd taken at that point, taken a little bit fast and buzzed the accelerator, and the thing would just drift, and it handled really well. All of a sudden, it just seemed to betray me. So we didn't quite know why, and we limped it back to the barn. Jason was understandably not impressed, and we limped it back to the barn. The right rear was kind of canted down, and that was when I noticed the tyre was kind of off the rim. It was flat, and the roll cage had crushed in beside where Jason's head was. Thankfully it didn't hit him, but both of us had impacted the ground, so we were both a bit blah, blah, blah. That was really bad. I felt absolutely terrible. I couldn't believe it happened. Like I'd obviously damaged this thing, and it was going to need repaired, and I felt absolutely terrible. Adam seemed to take it very, very well. I don't understand why, because if it had been me, I would have had to go away and have a shout into a into a quiet place. But Adam seemed to take it very well, and I promised to bring Adam a very nice bottle of whiskey back next time to make up for it. So yeah, the damage looked bad. Each subsequent person that looked at it said, that damage looks bad. I didn't record any other video on the Saturday just because I was in shock. You know, I was shocked. I did want to record, you know, some of us in the Razor buggy, but it came to an abrupt conclusion. Good morning from the start-finish line of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It is 10:33 a.m. The race is in 2 hours time. We've been tailgating for the last few hours. Had a really good time. Just parked my leg on the grill, but aside from that, everything's going well. Had a few beers. I think we're going to head to the track soon.
Are you Chris?
Conditions are perfect. Gusty, and it's gusty from, I'm going to say, the southeast. So I think that'll pin the cars into turn 1. Turn 3 might not be the overtaking spot it usually is, but I'm sitting in turn 1 this year, so might well be the best overtaking place. Right, that's us done tailgating. Right into the track, across the bridge by the river. I've got this stupid hat on because my regular hat got lost. Had a really good morning tailgating, top notch. I'm probably late heading to the track. What time is it? It's like 22, no, it's after 11, it must be after 11, which is super late. But we'll make our seats and it's fine. We're good.
Seats, we ain't got seats. Need 2, it's 11:40.
Seats are in the shade.
Driver intros.
Jason and I have recovered remarkably well from our car crash yesterday. I've almost forgotten about it, which I might have done if everyone wouldn't remind me all the time that, Rob, you rolled the car yesterday.
That's the car you need, Rob. That's the car you need. That's the car Adam needs right there.
It's a bit of a different walk this year because we're heading down to turn 1. Haven't sat in turn 1 before.
It's a new walk for Rob.
New walk, yeah.
Have you ever had this walk?
Haven't sat in turn 1 before. Restart, another 2 laps to go. Sell this. That's over for another year. Another Indianapolis 500 in my belt. It's my 10th. And what's incredible is I've seen 10 different winners. Well, here I am in the last full day in Indianapolis. Memorial Day yesterday was fantastic, just really good. Went to the lake house. Just spend time with the family. I didn't record any video because it's just one of those ones where you don't want to make people feel self-conscious or awkward by holding a camcorder around. So I took a few pictures on my phone. Not enough though. I always feel like each year I'm here and I'm trying to look through the pictures when I get back and I think, oh wow, why is there not enough pictures of, you know, this person or that person? I think over the course of the week I've captured, you know, pictures of myself with most everyone else, so that's been good. But yeah, I was looking through the photos last night and thought, man, I wish I'd just taken another bunch of photos. But I had a wonderful day, really good. Was well fed. We sang happy birthday to Bill. I gave Bill a bottle of whiskey as usual. It's become part of the tradition. So I was brilliant, you know, really to be surrounded by the family that's adopted me over here in Indianapolis. So today's my last full day. Tomorrow I don't go to the airport till mid-afternoon. later on I'm going to go to Megan's, stay with her to catch up with her for the final evening of my holiday, because I haven't seen her yet this week, and obviously I haven't seen her in 3 years because of not being able to come here from the pandemic. So I'm looking forward to that. I love Megan a bit, she's super cool to spend time with. And we'll have a lot to unpack. I think our lives have been pretty turbulent over the last couple of years, so it'll just be cool to, to see her and compare experiences, as we always do. I'm meant to be having lunch with my golf partner, Melanie, last week, but I've messaged her in various platforms and she hasn't got back to me yet, so I don't know if that's happening. Fingers crossed it does. I'm back at Upland Brewing Company to meet Melanie for lunch, and due to me grossly overestimating how long it would take to get here, I set off giving myself like a good 45 minutes, and I'm here like 30 minutes early, and the place isn't even open, so I'm just gonna hang around here in the shade until Mel turns up. And good job I brought my Kindle. That was foreshadowing of the fact that I'd be sitting here by myself for 35 minutes. So, you live and learn. It's the first time I've been this early for anything in a long time. It's good. Wish we'd done that at the race actually. Missed the flyover, missed the national anthem, missed everything, so we were a bit too late. Hey ho, we're here now. I had a really great last night in Indianapolis. Went and stayed with Megan and just caught up and talked till midnight. That was fantastic. Then we had a lot to get through. 3 years to unpack and catch up on. So it was really great to have that time. It was too short. I wish I had more time. Then this morning, Megan took me for breakfast at this fabulous little restaurant place, which was really, really good, really tasty. But we just ran out of time. She had to race me back to her place for Troy to take me to the city to meet Bill, who then took me to the museum at the Speedway. I did some gift shopping, and then their systems went down. It was a total nightmare. Like I couldn't pay for anything, and they eventually got the transaction processed. So it was really hasty. Bill had to race me to the airport before racing back into the city for his meeting. So fingers crossed he made that. I've had a wonderful time here in Indianapolis this week. Reconnecting with everyone has been fantastic. I feel uplifted. I feel like my cup is full. I feel really happy. It's just always a wonderful time when I come here, and it's really nice to take 10 Indianapolis 500s off. All of them are different, all of them are fantastic, and all the people I meet here and stay with are just so kind to me. I love them all. I can't wait to come back. But until next time, Indianapolis, it's been fantastic.